I want to show you guys how many people a 2-minute video can employ.
Day 2.
Art is going to be the biggest employer within the next 1-2 years.
41 of the day! Gali!
While I was coming, I was expecting just him and some 2 videographers, cinematographer. I didn't expect a whole crew of roughly 50 guys.
I love what I'm seeing because we've grown through the process where we didn't have much, and now that God has provided that, we are extending that much to others and growing an industry that did not exist. It didn't exist.
Yeah. So working with over 100 people on set, I feel like the major impact is just to be able to inspire the young people that there's space that everyone can share. Unajua.
My name is Kennar. As I am speaking right now, the rate of depression and unemployment is so high. In fact, out of 10 youths, 8 are unemployed. Out of 5 youths, 4 are depressed. But what if we turn the wheel around? What if the 2 employed youths create opportunities for the other 8 unemployed? What if that 1 happy youth spreads happiness across the other 4? The aim of this experiment is to show us that the barriers that we create for one another sometimes lead to such kind of problems. In fact, we can change the situation around using the smallest thing that we have in our hands. I want to carry this experiment in the content creation industry. I want to show you guys how many people a 2-minute video can employ while making happy at the same time. As you know, I have an upcoming comedy EP that has several of these 2-minute videos. I aim to work with the best in the game, lesser known creatives, cameramen, actors, and so many other people. In fact, I'm thinking I want to create employment for chefs, drivers, service providers that can offer any kind of service within this experiment.
For us to do this EP successfully, we had to bring the right people on board. But most importantly, we needed to have the right tools. I want you to picture if we had all these people but didn't have the right tools. I can't imagine how much chaos we would have gone through to make this work as well as it did. Imagine ingekuwa ni kama drama festival bana. This is what most of us, this is what most of us go through in our hustles and biashara. Because I remember during the course of this EP, you had me talking so much about or do this, or do that, or do website, or do for your business. And most of you actually tried it. If you have not tried it, bana, shauri yako bana. Watu wasonga mbele bana. And today all these people running a venture need the right set of tools to succeed, just the way we did. This is one of the key reasons why I partnered with Odu during the course of this EP, because our missions is connected. Naweza sema missions zetu zina align na Odu. Odu is all about empowering dreamers and doers like me. You need the right tools to make work easier, by the way. Through the range of apps, you can actually do everything for your business within a single platform. Kuna watu who still have a software for accounting, another one for sales, another one for inventory, and so forth. Hizo zote ni za nini? Odu brings all these functionalities in one simple software yenye inaweza ina centralize everything and simplifies your business's processes. Unaona design yenye mimi nimeleta watu kufanya kazi pamoja. Odu pia inaweza leta wasee wafanye kazi place moja. Una get? What I want to say is just a big shout out to Odu for what they are doing for businesses out here, and I don't want you to be left behind. Remember, kuna kitu jaambia, the first app you choose to start with is free for life. So you can start with either accounting, sales, inventory, or my favorite, our website. You can then add as many apps you want at a crazily affordable fee. This EP has gone to the next level. The same way Odu can take your business to the next level. Just click the link on my description. Start with Odu now. Let's Odu this. Wagwan.
My name is Austin Muigai, your guy Muigai, the funniest man on earth. We have collaborated on a lot of projects with Crazy Kennar. Crazy Kennar is not only an intellect, but also a creative who most people admire. Ame set pace fulani, wasanii wanaheshimika. Tambo ilikuwa, nataka kuwa msanii mgani successful. Nataka wapi?
unaona, but now at least ameweza kuonyesha wase it's possible. Yeah, he's really doing a great job. He's really showing that art is going to be the biggest employer within the next 1-2 years. Art will employ a lot of people, and we have seen that it is possible with this project having over 100 people on board. My experience is always amazing working with Crazy Kennar and the team. You know, I feel at home, and you know, meeting people that you have the same dream, same vision, same idea. You know, it's not a simple thing. When you find people you can reason with, yeah, it makes you feel good.
Today I was privileged to be part of the EP that Crazy Kennar is doing. We saw it online when he was urging people that he wanted some cast here and there, at least to employ 30 upcomings. People who are interested in his project. Today I'm here and was playing part of dowry negotiators. While I was coming, I was expecting just him and some 2 videographers, cinematographer. I didn't expect a whole crew of roughly 50 guys. So I can say kudos to him. Yeah, he has done well. He has worked really, really hard on the same. So his leadership and the crew management is a top-notch guy. You know, Crazy Kennar is not an amateur in the game. He's a guy who is known, all right, and his work is known. His craft is known all over. So he's a guy that this is a project I don't think will be much of a hardship to break through. Given the creativity behind it and the storyline behind it, believe me, he's going to receive a hashtag trending. It's going to blow. As much as how short it is and how well organized it is, I believe it's going to create a big impact, especially on the topic that he picked to create the jokes around it. Is going to bring a lot of impact on the same. Yeah, what I can say Crazy Kennar has done is amazing, and may God bless him for that. There are these young people who are trying to be seen with these so-called the famous guys, or the fellow who have achieved so much in social media or in content creation.
Such an awesome experience, especially experiencing another creative mwenye come up na bringing this thing to life, which we talked about. We once talked, by the way, this thing that is happening right now, we once talked about this with Kennar, just like a joke, man, and it's happening. What is happening here is so amazing, Maze. The house is full. Let me tell you, Mimi, what makes you happy, what makes me happy is seeing people take content and shoot it like it's a movie. Because that is what it is. It's a movie right here. And I'm so happy. Yo. I love what I'm seeing because we've grown through the process where we didn't have much. And now that God has provided that, we are extending that much to others and growing an industry that did not exist. It didn't exist. And now there are over 100 people on set, and that makes me feel so good because in the process of it just begins as a small idea, and suddenly everyone is on set and there are all these equipments, and we are bringing us an idea that was once simple to life. So it feels great, Maze. Pure greatness. Well, what I'd say to
Such a wonderful experience. I would really love us to keep experiencing it more. Yeah. It's quite inspirational, and of course I would really love as well as a CEO to get to that level whereby you are able to give opportunities to young people. If you see, you can check out there, the people that we had on set today, all of them are young people, young men, young girls, but unfortunately today we had men. Yeah, so young men, and that means Kennar has been able to create an opportunity to young people so that they can get something. Things are tough. Each and every day we see people saying that there are no job opportunities, there's no money. You know, our country, we have a lot of problems, but seeing that, I've really been inspired, and also I'm working towards getting more people in my team as well, more people in everything that I do, apart from even from content creation, because I also have other businesses that have employed young people. And I believe that is the goal. If you can be able to help somebody, you can be able to put somebody somewhere, you're in a position to link somebody with a job, that's the best thing that you can ever do to someone. First of all, I'm so happy that Kennar is documenting this thing so that people will get to see the behind the scene. You know, if he just did the shooting, we would only get to experience a few minutes of the videos. We wouldn't know like the people who are behind the camera, or the crew and everything. I feel it's going to give a big positive impact, and also a challenge to each and every one of us who is in this industry to see that you can be able to do it. You know, most of the times we tend to feel like, you know what, hey, I cannot do it, I can be able to do this because I don't have this. But with this, people will be able to feel challenged, and you just go for your dreams. One thing about I love about Kennar is that he's a dreamer, and he always goes for his dreams. So yeah, I believe it's gonna bring a positive impact. Yeah, I really love our generation of content creators. We're so connected comparing with those that we had in the past, ama tukiangalia ambao wametuacha nyuma kidogo. You can tell kuna kuanga na ni kama wamejidivide, you know, like you find that these people roll in this particular group, these others roll in this particular group. But when it comes to us young people, if you have a young person who is doing something and I'm a invite, we always show up, and I'm really loving it for us because we have a great unity, and I believe that's why we are getting to greater levels.
I've had fun. I came here knowing that it's an amazing place to cool up, being a weekend, and also to practice what I totally believe is my passion. And I've had an amazing day from morning when we started to when we came up to the time we did the final shot. It's been an amazing and educative day, and I think my day is met. My experience working with Kennar not only just started with this comedy series, but has been before there, from the Happy Country, the stage performance, to the other commercial videos, to now this. It's always an amazing time knowing that I'm going to meet and interact with people with the same vision and goal of growth and being up to your best without necessarily minding who's around you. So everyone is always free, knowing that you're working with people who have a dedicated zeal to actually manifest and get the best out of themselves. So it's been great, and I like it. Basically, what I believe is anything that is being done, or basically what I believe in is anything that is being done from whatever angle, as long as it's the first one, will always drive a message of growth, because most people will want to do the same, or either recreate or do the same thing in a different version. So he's being more or less a pioneer of such a piece. We've not heard about a comedy EP in Kenya generally, and this is going to be something that is pioneering the industry of Kenya, and especially in online and comedy, into some new space of episodic. We've just heard it in music. Rarely have we haven't heard it in comedy. So this is something that is like a pioneer project, and most people will actually learn from it, and others will want to do the same, or either so the impact will be very great, knowing that it's something that is fresh, original, and and done. Yeah. You are destined for greatness. I've said it before, and it's always amazing the doing work with you. It's always a learning point. It's always, refreshing to always partake in the projects. It's something that I think is refreshing, knowing that you are learning something new, styles of production, and new knowledge, always recreating and diversifying from the norm. So I think he should just continue with the same spirit in guiding and redefining parts that have not been there before. It's having an impact not only on the characters, on the crew, the cast, but generally even in the attitudinal patterns of comedy, not only in the nation but worldwide. So that is so amazing, and I think he should just keep up. We are happy as a nation.
I'm Yvonne Waitiranjeri, an actress, a host, and a crochet artist. So today we were doing this happy country shoot, and I was playing the role of a teacher. And I loved it, actually. I loved it. Kwanza, awinja kiniambia sina nguo. Anyway, but yeah, I've enjoyed. Yeah, and I feel it's a good thing. It's a good project, a fun one, and it educates, more happy country. I felt good as an actress, actually. Kwa hii field ya Kenya kupata gig ni ngumu. So every time you just pata that one gig ama 2 gigs, it's kinda, yani una feel poa. Alafu
Number one that helped us in the set is being calm and collected, and ilitusaidia sana ku drive through.
What inspired the storyline is from people's stories and from personal experiences. Is that come to understand in this life that anything that can go wrong will go wrong. Whether you try to put things together, if it was meant to go wrong, it will just go wrong. Whether you try to avoid the problem, go left, hide, things must always go wrong. So I was just trying to tell people to explain in terms of comedy aspect that things can always go wrong, but that's not the end of life. It always when you check the episode, you'll find the different lessons from the first law, first episode, second episode. There is a teaching, third and fourth. So it's all about like, for example, if I can say the first episode of the EP, it was that wrong phone call. After everything is called, so it's just like karma. When you think you are safe, that's when Murphy's Law strikes you. The second episode was about corruption. You get a job in a place that you don't deserve, and they fire the people that are deserving. Then something goes wrong, and now you cannot defend yourself. The third one is also about lying to your children about how your profession. Then you get there, you have already been called for an arambe because you said you are an engineer or you are a pilot. And the third one is about you made an agreement with God, then you go against it, then you find yourself just fulfilling the same agreement in a different way. So it's a teaching that anything that can go wrong in any situation will just go wrong. So you have to take it either positively or negatively. If you take it positively, it's a joke. If you take it negatively, it's tragedy. So comedy is just a thin line, tragedy and comedy. Just, yeah. Filmmaking is not easy. Whether you are doing something for 30 seconds or 1 hour, filmmaking is all about the process, not about finding the end video. Because if you mess in the process, if you're not organized at the beginning, you'll end up spending more time, spending more money, wasting the resources. So the process in filmmaking, I always say that I'm a filmmaker. Because I have the goal of winning the Oscar awards. It's just a journey. Believe me, maybe one day we'll have awards for 3 minutes movies, 1 minute movies. And Kennar will be carrying I said so. So filmmaking, personally I enjoy it. And among the three processes, I enjoy writing, then writing and directing. I think writing and directing, just, to me, I always see them as the same thing, but they are not the same thing. And acting.
Okay.
Editing. Hey? Editing, unless that video is so interesting that you're editing while laughing. But if it's a 2-hour,
I want to